Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Darkest Dungeon, Crimson Court. Alright, I think we're going to go back to the Warrens again today. We need deeds, pretty badly actually. And another Swordsman crest would be great for Renaud. I think we're going to take Renaud, I think we're going to take out Ripper for the first time. We're going to take Abstract again, and we're going to take Pear. The reason I'm taking Abstract and Renaud again is, oh man, these are... Didn't realize these were up to the strong debuff. That means that it's going to take a lot more to get rid of them. Eventually I want to unlock the ability to lock in some of these too, because these are pretty good. But yeah, I think we're going to go back here, and I'm taking these because we need to get some level 3s in here, because we're going to start needing to go to the veteran level missions, and currently we have no level 3s, so we're going to go to the Warrens, and we'll go for this one. Another Swordsman crest would be pretty good. What's this one? I mean, 15% damage for the leper would be good too, actually. We're often going to have him in slot 1. Yeah, we'll do this one. And we need money too, obviously, so that's why we're taking Pear. We don't need to take any of the blood with us, hopefully. And we need to leave it behind, so... I'm not quite sure why these are already here. Maybe we get those just because? We'll take a stack of food. We'll probably take one of everything else. I don't think we need laudanum. And we'll take a stack of torches here. That should be enough to go through a short mission. And if this is particularly short, then we'll do the other one too. Or we'll do another one. It depends. This will probably be long enough for a video, but we'll see.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Alright, so we need to explore 90% of rooms. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably head south and then west and then just curve down to the last area. We can just skip that one offshoot here and not have to backtrack. Alright. Walked into a trap right off the bat.
Missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Well, that's fine, Pear. We're going to have you open it anyway. Thank you for not finding, like, I don't know, mosquitoes.
May we find victory.
We do eventually need to find an invitation somehow for the Crimson Court again as well. We could burn these. Sure. Oh, the Winded Quirk removed. Oh, you know what? I should have done that on Renaud, actually. I didn't know that. I totally forgot about that. Right, we need to use a shovel here.
Blockages are unsurprising.
Fortunately, I only brought one shovel. I probably should have brought more. Because this area tends to have a lot of those walls in it. Alright, what do we get for disarm here? Probably abstract. 80% chance is pretty solid. There we go. Thank you. Ooh, okay, he's gonna just go for this one. Unfortunately, we can't use the holy water on it. Resist? He did not resist and he got the red plague, which is actually really awful. So that sucks. Not a good first outing, Ripper. You got a disease before you even got into combat, my friend.
And purpose is made clear.
There we go. Now we want to try to keep the stress low on Pear if we can, because we want to take her out for the next mission as well. Kind of burning through torch here. I mean, pun slightly intended. Boy, I mean, this is actually going to be an extremely short mission at this rate.
The promise of safety.
Alright, so we use medicinal herbs on this. She gets a buff. Plus damage. Alright, not super useful. I do forget what a lot of those are. Oh my god, are we even going to run into any combat in here? I probably should not complain because then we'll just die, but use a bandage. Got some food there too, which is nice. Another trap there. He is bleeding. You know what? Let's just oh, we actually don't have any more. Oh well. It'll be okay, I think. Maybe. It'll be fine. Here we go. Here's some combat and treasure chest too, which is good. And we got surprised, which is awful. actually.
The way is lit.
We'll try and go for a stun here while we get things back in order. We need to get Ripper back to the front. That's actually kind of a big issue right now. And we need to get Pear the hell out of here. So she'll move back. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to do one more swap. Hopefully no stun there. It did, and it swapped him. He can attack from here, but I really want to use Intimidate. But we'll go for the Hue. Hue has lowered accuracy, but is pretty solid damage. We'll just kill this thing. Good God. Renal does so much damage with the Swordsman Crest. It's going to be a debuff on Abstract. What kind of debuff is it? Minus 10 dodge, and he's marked. That's not good. Alright, what do we want to do here? Let's do these Vapors. This is actually an extremely good buff. I did not realize that this was +5 dodge to everyone. I thought it was just one target, so that's significantly more powerful than I originally realized. Hugh will probably kill and potentially destroy this corpse. It did not kill, but it did destroy the corpse. Right? Oh, I can't actually hit him with the Disorient. Gonna go for a stun again, just on this guy. She's kind of in a bad place here. I think we're gonna have Ripper guard her for safety.
The blood quickens.
Drums of Doom is unfortunate because there's really not much we can do about that. It only hits Ripper though. I kind of don't want to waste a turn on this, but it would be foolish not to. We're unlikely to kill the drummer. Well, I guess we would have. That's okay though. Ripper can heal himself also if we need to. Could bring this guy up front. Let's try. It'll get rid of the corpses too, at least. Oh, and it's stunned. Did I know that that's stunned? Wait a minute. Am I crazy? I think I didn't understand that that's stunned. Pear is in a bad place. She's gonna hit Death's Door. Yeah, I was gonna say.
To perform beyond one's limits.
I think we'll have her do Get Down. Because if she gets hit, she's just gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Inspiration.
I don't really want her to have more speed though, now that I think about it, because I don't want her to take another turn. Yeah, she's in trouble. This is not great.
Their formation is
Hopefully Ronaldo's next, because if Ronaldo's next, you missed. You have screwed us all. Alright, Abstract came through in the clutch. So Pear will be okay. She will not hit Death's Door. We can make her eat. There we go. Little scary there. And we'll have her open the treasure chest. We have a key, so it'll be safe. Good.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be
She's still not in a great place, though. But we've only got one more room, and there's just one more combat. Once we're through this combat, we're safe. I will have her... She's already got this for 3 rounds. She is full. Alright, we'll just go into this combat here. It's a small combat, and they're surprised, so this should go very smoothly. I don't think these leave corpses either. Yeah. So if Ripper gets a turn, you might be able to just hit both of these at once. You know what? I'm going to have you Force Protect just in case. Probably will not get a turn, or they won't get a turn, but better to be safe than sorry.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
It's unfortunate that we're not going to get a chance to camp before this. Alright, Abstract's got a... That's not an authentic Eldritch sample, my friend. Okay. But you got a positive buff from it. You got Manslayer. Nice. And this should be the end of the mission right here. Yeah, alright. I think we'll actually do another mission then. We'll do another short one if we can.
The twisting tunnels seem a little
We didn't get a ton of stuff from there, but it wasn't bad either. We get the 3 deeds at least. Paragats, Precise Striker, which is pretty good. Let's see what everybody's doing in town. Oh, we get a blueprint.
Before the crows and rats made it their domain.
I don't know what that means. Oh, district buildings. We construct all new buildings. They're expensive. Huh. Oh, blueprints are guarded by bosses. Gotcha. Looks like everything went fine. Town, Dismas drank one of the vials of blood, which is good. Is that this here? It is. Oh, okay. Oh my god, these are expensive. Oh my, look how many materials they take. Interest gained on saved gold. Torchlight is more beneficial. Plus 15% healing when eating. Some food is granted for free. It'll stretch relief. 2 bottles of blood brewed each week. This seems like the one we go for. That seems incredibly important. These are gonna take a lot to save up for, though. But it's good to know. I kind of want to take Ronaldo out again, but he really needs to chill out as well. Ripper, unfortunately, I don't think we can afford to take out again. He's really got to get this cured. We probably should have Vernal just kind of chill. Does anybody else really need anything right now? I don't think so. So let's go out again. Maybe we'll go to the Cove this time? Or wait, what gives, anything here gonna give deeds? And a pretty decent Arbalest one. Alright, so we'll take Pear and Abstract again. Who do we take to protect them? Maybe we'll take Coman again. We could take Sebastian again too, since we're not taking a Vestal with us. I would like to take some of these, but I'm just concerned. I think we need more blood in store before I start taking them out again, because I want to be able to use it during combat. Boy, they really need to get some of that stuff resolved. In fact, I may do that. Oh, you know what though? But we have Bernal, or we have Ripper in here. I don't know. We'll leave them for now. We'll just go out with this. We'll do potentially another short mission here. So this might be a longer video as a result, but I think it'll work out. Grab one of everything here. We're gonna need more than 8 torches. We were running kind of low at the end to stay in full torchlight, so maybe I'll take a few extras here. Food-wise, I think we should be fine. Oh wait, this is a medium. Actually didn't realize that. Alright, a little expensive. This is gonna be a long one, but that's okay. Oh, thralls will explode if left for too long. I thought that they had an effect like that. So we've got Coman, Sebastian, Abstract, and Pear here.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
And this is a just a straight path. I hope there's no room battle in that last one. Kind of be a pain if we have to go all the way through. Right, and Sebastian is very curious. There's gonna be a little bit of a downer with Pear around, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully we'll find some blood too. We didn't find any in that last mission. I should have taken more
As
torches.
the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
But we can use a camp to kind of facilitate that as well. Alright, Abstract will disarm this. Get close enough. Good, good. We've been very good on disarms, actually. We have or regular combat coming up. This is actually a problem. I totally forgot that he does that. Yeah, maybe don't try to pry open coffins. Probably want to switch back to Radiant Light here. Stun these folks. Very good start. We could try to stun this guy, it's just unlikely. So let's just go for the Blight here. This one did resist. He's got a low resistance too. It's just a very unlucky roll. Alright, how do we want to do this? I think we go for the dodge buff here. I wonder if this can stack with itself too. That could be extremely potent actually. Alright, he's coming off the stun. Ooh, I forgot that Rain of Whips hits everyone. Does spread bleeds around too. It's only a 1 damage bleed, so that isn't too terrible. That guy's gonna die next turn. He's got a huge stack of Blight on him. And we're lowering the Blight resistance significantly too, which is really nice. Ooh, she got another bleed on her. We need to cure that. Or she's gonna be in trouble. Nice counterattack there. Alright, yeah, let's find out if this dodge stacks. So, 3. Does this stack up to 10? It does. So that's actually really good. 10 dodge is quite a bit. Unlikely to stun this guy, but worth the shot. It did go off, too. I didn't really think the healing of this mission through, though. We don't have any healing here. I'm kind of relying on not getting hit, and that's not working out amazingly so far. It can go up to 15, though. I mean, we're kind of relying on Komen to take a lot of damage and things to just die.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened.
Yeah, I might not have thought this one through too well. We might have to bail out here at some point. It's not ideal. But that's fine. If we do, we'll still get some money out of it. It's not a huge deal, just poor planning on my part. Alright, and we surprised them. Very nice. Anytime we can get a surprise off gives us an enormous advantage because we set up a lot of dot damage. I think we go Bellow here. Get them heavily debuffed, and we start buffing ourselves up too. Hopefully this dodge starts paying off.
Time to perform beyond one's limit.
Come on, dodge it. Did not dodge it. Alright. We gotta get these dodges happening for this to be worthwhile here. So far we're kind of striking out on that aspect. I know it's not guaranteed, of course, but it would be nice.
The will to fight falters.
So the Spearfisher should die. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain getting this snail down, but we've got enough debuffs, I think, to handle it. I don't like that those can double cast that stress wave. That is kind of a pain.
Slow death.
That was a 14 damage over time tick there.
Unforgiving.
I think we go with the mark here. Self-mark, that is. She's got 26 dodge too. You would think like he'd dodge one of these things.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
All right, you're dead. I think so are you. Let's bleed the snail here. I feel bad, but you know, it's also trying to murder me, so I don't feel that bad. Have him heal himself here. And I suppose we'll just buff up again. I probably could have gotten a kill on the snail, actually. But it'll die anyway. I think these will all die on their next turns.
A death by inches.
Alright, we need to make some space here.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Also, I think I mentioned it before, but apologize if you hear the pitter-patter of raindrops outside my window on my air conditioner here. I guess we'll just leave that behind. I don't really feel comfortable ditching all this other stuff yet. Alright, so we'll do this. Hopefully this is a stress reduction. Oh, it is damage. Great. We'll eat. What do we got coming up here? A crate. Hopefully Pear is allowed to open it. She is. Excellent. Yeah, I mean, they're going to get stressed out if we leave, but we're going to get a decent amount of money from this, so it won't be the worst thing in the world. She needs to... Okay, good dodge. She needs to not get stressed out, though. I think we try to stress that dude. Buy some time. Could have gone for another stun. Might have been the right idea. I'm amazed that Sebastian is not dodging an attack here. His dodge is extremely high to begin with, and he's just getting, I mean, trounced. Start buffing the dodge again. Hopefully they start attacking Komen instead. Now Sebastian can't heal himself, of course. It just really, really lowers our offensive output. And if I can get these two killed on their next turn, it would be beneficial. Not quite. But he is going to die because he was stunned, so. That's what we want. That's where we want the damage to go here. Come on, give me a dodge. There we go. Now it's paying off. You two are both dead. Let's try to stun this guy. Nice. Okay, now we can take a turn with Sebastian to heal, actually.
Slowly, gently.
And his self-heal is pretty potent. 5 and some stress heal is pretty solid. We can also have him transform to heal. The downside of that is just that it's going to stress everyone else out quite a bit, which is less than ideal.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Good, and we get a shovel out of that too, which is really nice. I think we'll do that. We'll use a torch.
In radiance, may we find victory.
Now the real question is, do I want to just camp early? Here we go. We got some scouting. This is actually really good information. We do have a room combat in there. Maybe we camp after the next room combat. Might be a good idea. Hey, we got a vial of blood there too. We definitely need to pick that up, without a doubt. Oh boy, I will now return home back to her embrace. Indecipherable scratchings fill the remainder of the page. Huh. Alright. Boy, there's not a lot of room to fit stuff here, is there? And we absolutely need to take the heirlooms with us. We could dump the holy water, but I guess we just use it. And we leave the jade behind.
The way is lit. The path is
Alright,
clear.
don't fail. Oh, you know what?
We require
Only 60%. I was gonna say we could have her do it for... Wow, he got hit by it. I was gonna say we could have her do it for the sake of the stress reduction. Also, that's a 12 round minus 20 dodge debuff. That's actually insane. Can we cleanse that? I used all my holy water, right? I can't cleanse it with herbs, can I? No. Okay, also to eliminate combat debuffs. Yeah, we might be able to do that, actually. Okay, that crit is extremely bad. This combat scares me now. I can't switch abilities in combat, right? I don't think so. In fact, I don't think I even unlocked those for him. Alright, so we got that cleanse. We need to stun these. Abstract is in grave danger right now. So I think we also need to mark up our chances. We might want to transform here. Another crit. God, that is really bad. Thinking how we want to handle this. They're coming off stun here. I'm actually not sure that transforming is better. I think we might just be better stacking up the debuffs. Because the spearfish or the grouper is just gonna die. He'll never get a turn. We should try to stun the guardian. Yeah. Because I'll take the protection off of the snail too. Really counting on these dodges here. Hare's dodge is just terrible to begin with. That's fine. 2 damage, not a big deal. Debuff is... Oh, minus a bajillion dodge. An unfortunate heal, but not catastrophic. Will he still die on his next turn? He will. So those two are both dead. I think the Guardian is more dangerous than the snail, so we'll continue attacking him.
As the fiend falls,
we definitely need to camp after this, though. There's no doubt about that. Unlikely to get another stun. Let's go for the Blight. This should do enough. Nope, it's going to be one short. Oh no, the Bleed will get him, though. And then I think we stack up Blight on the snail. And maybe stun it? Unlikely? Nope. That's fine.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That's probably one of the best options to get hit there.
Weakened.
Alright, we made it through this combat. Barely.
Give them no quarter.
You're gonna eat a couple of food. And we're gonna leave this jade behind. Now this... Is this a de-stressor? It is, okay. And we're gonna camp here. We're gonna eat the rest of our food, which is not great.
An uneasy companionship.
Now the real question is... Oh, produces a random supply item. That might be worthwhile. Might also be good to use some heals as well. Could up his stress and reduce others. I think we need the buffs here, though. We definitely want tactics, at least. I think we do anger management. We got 5 left. We could do 2 wound cares and a resupply. I think we do that. Abstract will wound care, or repair will wound care, abstract, and vice versa. Then we'll do a resupply. We get 2 food out of it. That's actually really good. Now, if we get surprise coming out of this, that's going to be really bad. The divine smiles on this day. Yeah, you sure about that? Sleep calls. I'm with you there, abstract. Okay.
The promise of safety.
Very good. We did not get surprised. We can go a little further. Again, we still might not be able to finish this mission, but it would be nice if we can. Mostly, I just want more blood. The more we can stack up of that, the better. Ah, that's a bad idea, Komen. You're screwing us here. Okay. We did lose a little bit of food by him opening it that way, but it could have been worse. We do have 4 food now, though, and that's actually huge because that means that we can survive one more hunger event.
Star is born.
So this has definitely been an exercise in what do you do when you plan very poorly. It's going well. Not fantastic, but well. Unfortunately, Sebastian is really killing a lot of our potential rare antique attempts here. Alright, we have a trap coming up. All you, abstract. Nice. Another room with no battle. Scouting? We are getting scouting. No combat coming up for the next 2 hallways, so we got a ways to go. Alright, this needs an anti-venom, which we have. This needs a... It's interesting, I never really thought much of these, the compulsion ones before, but those are proving to be quite an issue. I'm slightly amazed that we've only gotten 1 blood so far. But I'll take whatever we can get. We need a shovel for this. I actually have more shovels than I thought, I think. Ugh, Sebastian, you're killing me here. What does he have? He has curious, compulsive... No! I need to... Oh, and you got the Red Plague. Fantastic. It's like I'm actually amazed at how often these are coming up. Okay, we have combat here. Is that... Oh, okay, I knew that. We have a curio here as well. Stress wave, not so bad. The deep stinger I'm a little concerned about because the stun could really throw a wrench in our plans. But hopefully will not be too dire. And it is in range to get blighted, so it should die relatively quickly. I wish it was in the back, but it would be worse. Nice dodge there, pair. Her dodge is really low, too. I'm kind of amazed. I think she's dodged more than Sebastian. Sebastian's dodge is enormous. Speaking of dodge, let's buff up here. Oh no, I guess her dodge is actually a lot better than I thought. Her dodge is really high. It's just that she had that debuff. I think we kill the stinger. Because that removes the ability for us to be stunned, essentially. Top up our torch here. That corpse is kind of in the way, but it should go away pretty quickly. There we go. There's a good dodge. The 36 dodge. You damn well should. Get a stun on this guy. Good. Yeah, Cohen's got like 0 stress, so you can hit him with that all day for all I care. You can take it. We want to stun the shaman? I don't think so. I think we want to go for damage now. Holy crap! The crits that the Plague Doctor produces is actually kind of phenomenal. That always surprises me. I don't think she's got a particularly high crit rate either. I mean, it's 6%, which isn't bad. And it's only 3% base. But man, when those come out, they are just phenomenal. How much health? You're gonna have 1 health left. The base damage of Incision is pretty solid too. How do we handle this? We could kill one of these. You know what? I think we heal, actually. This stress is getting a little high there. Unfortunately, this is gonna take... You know what? That's fine. That's its last turn, and then we can just focus on this guy. We might be able to stun him again, too. That's less fine. That was kind of the worst of the possible options for that to happen there. He's gonna take... So he's dead, basically. This is what it comes down to. Can we double up on that stun? We did. That's kind of interesting. I would like Sebastian to get another turn, if possible. Which worked out. Is there anything else we want to do here? I don't think so. So we'll just finish him off.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We are going to want another stack of coins, but I don't really want to ditch this other stuff right now. I wish we would find more heirlooms, so that's for sure. So there's probably only one more room combat, so we might make it through this mission, which would kind of be phenomenal. There's our hunger event. As long as we don't get another one of those, be in good shape. We are going to have enough torches, I think. Alright, we have a hallway combat. These guys are pretty high damage, so this is a little concerning. We can only get 1 potential stun here, so it might be better off disorienting, because we can hit the one that hasn't taken a turn yet. Nice, so that'll cancel his turn. We definitely want to set up Retribution on Komen here. Hopefully he gets targeted heavily, because he's in really good shape and he can take the damage. Sure, let's throw out some more stuns here. I wonder how high this dodge buff can get in terms of like the base value of it. Sure, you haven't been stunned yet. Just go through the set here. I think we kill this one. Excellent. Now we're not gonna be able to get a restun on this guy. Or either of them, probably. Okay, only 4 damage. Could be worse. Actually, we could get a stun on this one. We did. This one's gonna cycle off his stun pretty soon, as well. Or, you know, I mean, he could just die. What's the number of kills? Do you find out how many kills they have somewhere? It's like the least likely character to do the most damage is just tearing it up. Do we go for the blight stack or do we go for the... Let's go for the dodge stack. Hopefully, if we get a dodge here, it'll all pay off. Super unlikely to get the other stun. Let's just go for his direct attack. Nice. That combat went really... And we got a vial of blood. Thank God.
Expedition at least
The
promises
citrine can
success.
go. An item coming up. Please let Pear open it. Thank you.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
What can I dump here? I guess I'll dump the one onyx. It's a reduction right now, but we should be able to carry more there. No room combat. Nope, we got room combat. Hopefully this is the last one. We surprise them. That's fantastic. The more damage we can stack on these early, the better. And we will start buffing, though. I was kind of tempted to go for the bellow there, but I think... Oh, what does this do? I forget. Buffs damage, accuracy, and crit. That's kind of scary. That's especially scary. That's awesome. I had to take a moment there, because that could have been really bad. Oh man, the dodge buff, so nice right now. It is entirely paying off. These two are stunned. You know what? I mean, this party is obviously less than ideal without having any healers, but it's surviving a medium mission, which speaks volumes. That third row one was already going to be dead, but the second row one could definitely use more damage on it. The shaman in the back should die as well from the blight. Sweet, so we've only got the guardian left at this point. Let's stun him. Screw it. Yeah, okay, I thought he resisted there, but we're all good. Should be a bleed. Nice. I guess we just, we could go for the damage. I think we'll heal. Our dodge buff looking like pretty solid. We could go for the second stun. Let's try for the kill. Didn't get it. That's okay. He does have really high protection. Is this going to be enough damage to kill him? One short. Dodge? Nice. He didn't have retribution set up still, but that's fine. So he's dead. And we'll just have Abstract get another kill, just collection of bodies. We can get rid of the Jade. Nope, there is one more room combat. That is kind of unfortunate.
Wealth
Ooh.
beyond measure. Awarded
the
to
Arbalest.
the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Now this is interesting because we could probably sell that for a lot. I'm going to gamble that there's no treasure chest left in the mission. We'll see if that gamble pays off. Alright, I don't know if I could have looked at my map before then, but, well. Only 2 torches left and no food. So we do have combat coming up right here. So 2 combats left. We surprised them. Excellent. So if we can get through these 2 combats, be in good shape. It's interesting too in these videos, I've been talking so much, so usually I end up kind of babbling about this and that, but in these videos they're pretty much exclusively game talk here. Heal on that guy's unfortunate, but not catastrophic. I'd prefer that they get healed than doing some sort of offensive attack. That was a pretty strong counterattack, actually. I remember when the Man at Arms first came out, and I think Retribution did like full damage, and now it's got a little bit of a debuff. It was actually kind of crazy. What do I want to do here? Maybe stun the Shaman. These two should both die on their respective turns now. Yes. I think we'll go for the dodge buff here. Everybody's health is in a kind of a not great place. Would like to get a turn to heal on Sebastian if possible. I don't know if he's fast enough to go first, though.
Impressive.
Nice, and a crit. That's exceptional. Oh, might as well just go for the kill here. Wasn't exactly what I was going for. Nice, we got a vial of blood and a rare antique. We definitely need to pick up the rare antique. I guess we dumped the antivenoms. Hopefully Pear's allowed to open this. She is. And another rare antique. This last hallway has been very good. Okay. One more room. This is going to have combat in it. We don't have any buffs we can do or anything like that. So fingers crossed that everything goes okay. Interesting, this is a high stress combat, but we start off with them being surprised, which is always awesome. It's interesting too, like, I think in this group format, I don't think it's worth transforming the Abomination. I think the damage over time is just doing a better job. Especially comboing with Abstract. We could... Nah, let's just go for the standard setup that's been working. I was gonna say, we could have her go on the offense, but I think this has been working well. Alright, so they'll be slow and less likely to dodge. Alright, only 4 damage, not bad. Abstract's health does worry me, though. Good dodge on Coleman. They're gonna guard the dude in the front. Interesting choice. Probably doesn't matter what we do here. I guess we'll do the stun. I think either ability, pretty much anything we do to this grouper would end up in it dying. I definitely like Coleman's turn to come up first here, if possible. It's not going to, though. Okay, that's fine, but he's going to get targeted anyway. And he dodged again. That's incredible. How much health? 4 and 4, you're dead. Good, good. And he resisted the bleed. What's his bleed resist at? Pretty decent, 50%. I think we go for... Oh, this one's still being guarded, though. But if we get a bleed on either of these, that's a good thing. Even though it's only a 1 damage bleed. It's a 2-point blight. Nah, I think we just go for the dodge still. I will try to stun this one, though. And it worked. We should be able to kill this guy. But you know what? Let's try to kill him with a stun, just in case. Very good, very good. The grouper's gonna die next. We just have the Guardian, and then we actually made it through. Boy, this episode has been extremely long. I just looked at my timer. Maybe didn't plan this one out particularly well.
Success so clearly.
Dump that. We don't have another key, huh?
Merely a trick.
I will have Pear try to open it regardless. And it worked. Very nice. Alright, that was very, very profitable.
The pungent odor abates. The things are
Just
driven
extremely
back
risky.
for a time.
Yeah, a lot of money there. And an okay amount of heirlooms. actually a pretty decent amount of heirlooms. Need more deeds really bad, though. Alright, Abstract is our first level 3. It does mean we can't use her on lower missions,
All the
but
decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
alright, everything seems to be decent, so I'll clean this stuff up, and we'll continue next time. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, despite the extremely long episode, and I will see you soon.